Let's start recording. Alright, the last game we had was a blind pick game. Sad for those who aren't not going to see it because I did not record it successfully. So we're going to try for this one right now. Blue team, we have Earth Drugs, Netherfate, Sev, Chapano, and Freak Show, the AD Malphite legend himself. And for the purple team, we're going to have Amagula, Red Trip, Karaku, Captain Jintan, and Synopsis X, known as Spitfire. Are ya happy? Moving on over this way now. First ban of the game is going to be that God right there. God. Whatever you want to call him. I don't care. Morgana being banned by the purple team because Morgana was huge last game. And I agree. Spitfire's name is now Boomy. He will just be now forever known as Boomy. Sorry. Deal with it. Lucian for the blue team. Banned. Gone. Forever. Way. Purple team now trying to figure out what they want to ban second. No, don't apologize. Let him deal with it. He has a nickname. It is called Boomy. He is just going to be known as Boomy. LeBlanc now, boom, banned out of the game. Wait, what? You got a death threat, my friend? I don't care if this is related to the game or not. Marky, you got a death threat for jungling from 15-year-olds? That is so sad, my friend. So sad. I mean, look at these little kids thinking they're tough. Shit and everything, be like, ow, I'm gonna kick your ass! Man, why are you so bad? Report for feeding! Ah! Fizz being banned now by the blue team. Probably not a bad choice, except for the fact that, you know what? The guy who I saw play Fizz a couple games ago is not in this game, so I guess they just want to get rid of it. Yeah, just get rid of it. Oh, Mark, don't be sad. You have so much to live for. So much to live for. Purple team now with the final ban. What is it going to be? And Riven is out. So now, the bans in total are Urgot, Lucian, and Fizz, also known as Ulf for the blue team, and Morgana, LeBlanc, and Riven, known as Merv for the purple team. First pick now for the blue team is going to be, I don't know, they're trying to decide right now. And yeah, the new jungle does hurt, but that's because people still need to adjust and figure out, alright, what buff do I need to start with, just so I can make the most out of my levels 1 through 3 so I don't get my ass kicked. And you know what, let's get, actually no, I'm not going to have any music going because that means Twitch is going to be like, no, must ban this video, it plays music, oh my god. Vanguard being the first selected champion now for the blue team. So, apparently Vanguard did pretty well last game. Do they still have the Vanguard for the game before? I honestly cannot remember, so I'm sorry. Alright, purple team now getting the next two picks. Amagula and Red Trip up on the board. And yes, Warwick is the answer along with Fiddlestick, especially Warwick. Warwick, oh my god, the items for him. Warwick. So, Callista getting locked in for the purple team. Looks like Red Trip is going to be playing Callista this game, going for the AD carry role. Amagula now still trying to decide what they want to play. And we're looking at Zareth, actually. Looking for some long-range siege potential. And locked in. Now blue team up with Netherfate and Sev. Kitty, you're so wrong. You don't play this game for fun. You play for fucking wins. How horrible of you try to mislead people. Lee Sin being hovered right now by Sev. By the way, Lazy Chris, welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard. The damage has been done, but you know what? Only you can help prevent tilt. Moving back into the game, so we have ourselves a Lee Sin and a Nami being hovered over by the blue team. Wow. Okay, so we actually have a Vayne coming in now. So Earth Drugs, who was that dominant Vayne from the last game, looks like he's going to get his Vayne back, with a Nami now supporting, giving her some brief speed ups, giving her some sustain in the lane, and some amplified damage, which applies slows, which is beautiful for a Vayne in all regards. Whereas the purple team right now is hovering over Warwick and the Dunk Master. Ooh, another dunker actually in Fiora right now. Don't be a wuss. Don't tilt. Going back into the game. So, still trying to determine who's going to be playing what right now. Don't know. Who knows? No idea. I don't know what the composition is right now. Is this a support Fiora? I have no clue. Very well could be. Are they trying to determine, hey, I want to play this. No, I'm going to play this. But who cares? We're going to have ourselves a Fiora and a Warwick locked in with a Xerath. Probably going to be Xerath in mid lane, Fiora up top, Warwick in the jungle. And not that I am aware of, Mark. No quick fix that I'm aware of, my friend. Ahri now being hovered over for the blue team right now, trying to round out this composition. They already have Rengar going in, trying to dive in on the target and trying to obliterate them. And Ahri following that up with some CC and magic damage would complement that nicely. And Malphite just getting locked in by a freak show. This is a beautiful moment right here. Freak Show bringing out his AD Malphite. Hopefully, please, I'm begging for his AD Malphite right now. Because he didn't just stomp the other team. He curb stomped their faces into the concrete. I want to see this again. Or if anything, I just want to see it. I just want to see AD Malphite. Gets himself a Ravenous Hydra, all the cleave, all the damage. So, Ahri and Malphite getting locked in. So you have Ahri, you have Malphite, you have Rengar, all diving into one point, one target at one time, with a freaking tidal wave following behind, and then you have Vayne in the background just going, I don't need to worry about a damn thing. Sejuani now being... Lazy Chris not feeling too happy right now with the Malphite pickup. And yeah, American History X style with the curb stomp, of course. Sejuani now being hovered over right now. This is interesting. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting support to go in with Kalista. And preferably a ranged support to actually benefit Kalista's, like, I think it's her secondary ability where she buffs an ally like she's linked to, and whenever they attack the same target, it deals bonus damage. But they're looking for the Leona just for that Wombo Combo Ultimate style. So we'll see what's going on right here. Oh, Lazy Chris, don't be so upset. Come on. It's an AD Malphite. You should easily be able to kill this guy. So right now, the team's all locked. We're going to have Vayne Nami in the bot lane, Rengar in the jungle, Ahri in the mid lane, and AD Malphite, hopefully, in the top lane for Team Blue. And for the purple team, we're going to have Xerath in the mid lane, Kalista on AD carry with Leona supporting, Fiora up top to deal with that AD Malphite. Oh, please, please. And the Wolfman. So we're going to have an angry tiger. We're going to have ourselves a dog in the jungle. This is looking great. I'm going to let this load up. I'm going to AFK so I can get ready for this game. I'm excited. Are you excited? Of course we're all excited. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Oh, baby. Alright, here we go now. Loading up into the game, finally. My timing was perfect right there. What do you guys think? Who's going to win this fight right now? I mean, both teams have a bit of a pick composition. You have Fiora, Warwick, Leona all diving on one target, trying to blow their brains out. But then you also have a Malphite, Rengar, and Ahri trying to accomplish the same regard. Now, when it comes to peel, Nami has a bit better peel on. Nami is a better peel for her team than what the purple team provides, unless Leona decides to only throw the ultimate and save the rest of her abilities to protect her Kalista. But Kalista could try to kite and keep herself alive, whereas you have Xerath to try to warm up the enemy team, constantly poking and harassing, just trying to get the team softened up so that Warwick just goes in and just num. So we'll see how this game goes. So this game, I'm going to say, is entirely on two players right now. One, the game is going to be for the purple team. It's going to be on Xerath to tenderize the blue team and get them ready for the wombo combo of damage coming from the purple team. And for the blue team, it's going to be on Nami to try to protect her team long enough for that Vayne to get insane and start to deal with everyone one by one. So that's it. Those are my MVPs who I think need to perform this game, Nami and Xerath. We're almost at 100% for everyone right now, so let's get this game started! And exhaust free, about time to switch screens. Thank you very much for joining me right now. Don't know if you're going to keep the stream going while you're playing the game. If you do, I appreciate it. If not, I understand, brother. I understand. You need to bust out that Malphite. Please, before you go though, please tell me, is this going to be an AD Malphite? Please, don't play with my heart, man. Do not play with my heart. Still waiting for Earth Drugs to load up to 100%, just like the other game, but Captain Jintan is slowly right behind. So right now, here's the race. Who's going to get the 100% before, the Warwick or the Vayne? Warwick coming out to a lead now, jumping at 86%, whereas Vayne is still sitting there. Oh, Vayne is making a recovery right now, but is it too late? Vayne is still climbing up as Warwick is kind of falling apart, but wait. Warwick gets to 100%, Vayne only 95. I'm declaring it now. Purple team wins. And once again, the bug coming in. Oh, Rito. I do not want to watch Ghosts. And the game is not 12 minutes in, no matter how much you try to tell me. We're going to reconnect to this, because you know what? You guys demand to see it. You don't see it, but I see the League of Legends logo right here. League of Legends, spectators broken. For those of you joining me for this game tonight, thank you very much for joining me. Oh my god. No, Rito, do not crash. Do not crash on me. Oh, baby. Now this would be awesome. If this, oh, that would be so cool. Anyways, back to the game. We are loading back in right now. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. But right now, holding up to their two form, Jintan and Earth Drugs both send their dragon along. Just dragging. While this is loading up, I'm going to talk to you guys one-on-one, face-to-face. I love you. And that's enough face-to-face. We're back into the game. Finally load up. So, we're going to have ourselves a jungle Rengar. How he is going to favor in this new jungle is yet to be seen. Ooh, we only have vision for blue team? No, I want vision for all. Thank you very much. Whereas Warwick is setting up his blue buff right now. Both junglers not adapting to the new jungle changes, so it's better to start actually with one of these side buffs rather than the main buffs themselves. But hey, we'll see what goes on. Xerath already sitting here in the middle with Vayne. Ahri is going to be a little bit late to the lane. Xerath could try to set up a little bit of pre-poke right now, but instead, he's just sitting here, getting things ready. Warwick right now, going to take his blue rather calmly, with Rengar. It's going to take his red. However, this jungle is going to beat the crap out of him. I'm not going to lie. The double golems or even the Womp might have been a better trade for him, at least for the jungle early on. In the lane right here, we have Malphite. I'm going to straighten this out right now while we have a spare moment. Boom. Fiora already going for a trade in Malphite, dealing some relatively good damage. And, oh, purple team, so much easier to set up. Perfect, thank you. And here we go. Back to direct to camera. There we go. Right now, Kalista and Leona bonded together for life. They are the best of friends. However, Vayne is getting some harass down on... Oh, Fiora going back in for the trade. Malphite, though, laying the attack speed slow. Parry, auto attack, perfect timing. Top lane is about an even trade. Kalista trying to lay whatever she can. The bubble does land, but Leona counters with her own stun. And actually the trade in benefit for the purple team. Malphite chugging through his flask right now, trying to sustain up so he can try to go through the damage of Fiora, since Fiora only has one potion. So besides a little bit of lifesteal she has from that Doran's, her sustain is going to be much lower. They get the binding, though, on the Vayne right now. They're going for the damage. Bubble lands on Kalista, cutting off the damage right now. They're going in. Kalista is actually relatively low. They get the exhaust. They burn the heal. Nami goes over. Vayne gets the first blood. Gets killed, though, by Leona. And right now, Nami does not want to fight this Leona. There's a lot more purple minions there than there are blue. And they fade off. So the first blood does go to the blue team, onto that Vayne, which is a great start. The secondary kill onto the Leona, not a favorable start. And now Freak Show is starting to out-sustain this Fiora, staying ahead of health, keeping that shield alive, almost asking and inviting for a trade. Constantly just throwing out them seismic shards, harassing whenever he can. In the mid lane right now, both Ahri and Xerath just farming what they can, staying relatively even. And now jungle, I'm kind of curious to see what's going on. Rengar, level 3, already had to get out of the jungle because he was relatively low. Whereas Warwick, you know, he's still cruising along because he's Warwick. He doesn't worry about sustain. He has all the sustain he needs. Nami right now standing relatively low. Might actually try to back right now while there's minions in range, so she'll still get experience. But she has a decent amount of mana, so she might actually try to stick this around a little bit. Vayne going in for a little bit of trade, missing some CS right there. Missing, oh, does get that one. And the following one after that. Kalista, though, kiting what she can. Vayne landing the tumble, getting the slows off, getting the burst of damage right there. The bubble does land! Oh, they're going to keep chasing this. Kalista does not have a flash, but they back off. Leona, Kalista staying a little bit too close without her Leona in hand. And a very good trade for the blue team right there. Kalista is already at relatively low health. One more bubble, and that might be it for Red Trip. Bubble does land again! Vayne flashing over the Lance, and that is another kill for Vayne right there. This Vayne was stupidly good in the last game and staying good now, laying the damage, and oh man, this is not looking good right now for the purple team if this Vayne keeps going. Because the whole point is this team of purple is a bunch of duelist people who want to just 1v1, try to collide on people, and that's where Vayne thrives, trying to fight isolated targets, deal one-on-one damage, and just out-duel people. Stun does land. Xerath lays out a lot of damage, dropping Ahri to a third health with just one basic combo. And I'm so glad my hiccups have stopped from the previous game. Ahri managing to land that orb twice on the Xerath, laying some harass down and healing back up since our passive was up. Malphite leveling up that seismic shard so we can constantly trade and harass. Bubble does not land this time, expecting Kalista to do the kite back technique. Pretty good preemptive idea, but just did not work out that time. Right now, blue team's already up to an early 1,000 gold lead. Vayne going in for a trade right there, but Leona's in there right now. Gets a stun. Vayne is backing off. And that's going to be the end of it. Nami's about out of mana, so she will not be able to keep sustaining Vayne at this point. Vayne dodging the damage right there. Oh, damage comes in right now, though. Does anyone have it? Minions! Minions will take down Kalista! Vayne is now on a killing spree. Vayne is going to be hitting, is still level 4, about to hit level 5. Kalista is also level 4. So only good news is that Kalista is at least staying relative in experience. Red Trip is saying that nothing attacked him, but he did not see the 5 Oh my god, the Malphite actually going for AP this game, showing the double Dorans. If it's not one thing, it's another. You know what? There is no tank Malphite when it comes to Freak Show. He's like, no, there are only 2 Malphites in this world. AD and AP. Tank Malphite? No, that's for scrubs. That's for people who actually think they know what they're doing in this game, not for people who play this game. Alright, right now, try to sustain what you can. Xerath laying down with poke is necessary right now, but man, Freak Show is just commanding this top lane right now. Fiora right now showing up 3 Doran's Blades right now, trying to get some cheap and efficient damage, trying to get some more health and sustain. The Flash Charm for Champagno misses right there. Going for the... the level up from Xerath will not be enough. There is a kill trade for both sides. However, the first kill went to Xerath, so he will get the experience. And that was relatively good right there. That was very necessary for Xerath, for his team right now, because the rest of his team seems to be floundering at the moment. Xerath still has his flash up as well, so both summoners down for Ahri. Warwick is now level 6, so now kills are imminent at this point, because all he needs to do is show up to a lane and just destroy them. Rengar is still trying to hit level 6 himself, so he can try to do a similar task of just showing up and bringing the target down. Vayne under turret, relatively simply, but right now, CS is completely even about this whole game. The only difference in goals is the fact that there's so many more kills on the blue team than on red. But Vayne getting locked down by Leona, but still trading some damage where she can. Nami doing a good job of peeling off the Kalista. Malphite trying to do what he can right now, trying to get that Chalice actually. Oh, a surge of damage though landed on Kalista due to the true damage of Vayne from that third proc of the two silver bolts and the Nami buff to give improved damage and slows on auto attacks. Malphite again just trading with his spells right there. Fiora trying to do what she can with her abilities to trade him back. But Malphite has a lot more superior sustain right now. Fiora needs an auto attack where it's... Oh! Vayne going for the kill, but there's a Warwick! That's going to be a kill for Warwick right there. Nami trying to disengage with the bubble. No, I do not want to see this. Actually, no, I do want to see this. Freak Show taking the kill as Fiora dives the turret, is unable to get her ultimate off before Malphite does, and that is a kill right there. Warwick is right now going to clear this pink ward and try to do a little bit of an invade, possibly. Warwick ultimate is down, however, but it was used perfectly to lock down a Vayne that was on a killing spree, and Vayne is now 3-2. Alright, clearing out this pink ward right now, trying to secure vision back for the blue team, and then a tri-brush and everything. Rengar is moving forward. They actually, oh, they have Warwick caught. Oh, the bullet misses. Trying to go in what they can, and that is going to be a dead Warwick. Kill goes over to Ahri. Warwick got caught out, got pincered, and that was that. A good, clean, retaliatory kill. Now, they could try to eye this dragon right now, but looks like they're going to try to kill the Scuttle Crab to secure vision around that dragon and give him a speed boost. Actually, no, I was wrong. They are going for this dragon. They have the numbers advantage, and Xerath is pushing mid. Kalista is alone at bot, and Warwick is dead. This is going to be a free dragon for the blue team. Damage amplification for the entire team right now. And the fact that they have almost entirely damage sources since Malphite is building AP, that is relatively huge. The only downside I can see from this blue team is the fact that they don't have anyone really built to absorb damage. But when you have this much damage going at one time, at one target, who needs to be tanky if you can just kill your opponents faster than they can retaliate? That seismic shard dropping Fiora to a quarter of her health, followed by a seismic slam. Fiora is not in a good place right now. Malphite is basically just waiting for his unstoppable force to come back up. He is just chunking her whenever he can. He's basically going, you know what, I'm not going to auto attack you guys anymore. Because, you know, Fiora kind of wants that. She wants to parry. She wants to fight another AD auto attack champion. So I'm just going to go bursty AP. Warwick, though, is on his way up top right now. Malphite does not have any vision around him, so if they lock him down long enough, Fiora and Warwick might be able to garner a kill out of this bot lane. And here they go right now. Fiora goes in. Warwick locks him down. There comes the walls right there. Malphite does not use his ultimate to try to escape. Basically just submits to his fate right now. Leona gets chucked into the Vayne. They lock down. No, Vayne is still alive. Finally goes down. Is that going to be another kill, though? No. The turret shot is not enough to kill Leona. Good, successful dive. Ahri dropped really low. Does Xerath have his ultimate? He is firing for it. It said, Ahri, oh! Almost charges into his face to avoid the long-range siege. And barely makes it out alive. So 2 kills across the board now for Purple Team in retaliation. I couldn't ult. I'm sorry to hear that, Freak Show. It looked really close that your ultimate might have been up the second that Infinite Duress wore out. I just did not know for certain. Right now, Ahri needs to be relatively safe. Oh, baby! Yeah, Ahri will die to a sneeze at this point, so she just needs to sit back. Rengar is still sitting mid. I don't know if he's thinking about trying to go in on Xerath. Instead, he's just going to go back and try to absorb the farm. Right now, the kills, 2 of them are on Warwick right now. Otherwise, it's spread out relatively evenly. Fiora is actually still in a pretty hurt spot when it comes to her farm. But the fact that Malphite is actually going for the Athena's Unholy Grail first, it's a little bit questionable. I would almost say with the fact that since Fiora is going to be building a Hydra naturally and then Warwick with the sustain, I would actually expected a Morello Namicon to be a better pickup at this point. But I will not question the Malphite Master, even though I am also a Malphite player and lover myself. Vayne going in for a trade right there. Does not get hit by the... Oh, here comes help, though. Is there going to be enough? No. Kalista is going to pick up the kill right there. They're going to turn on Nami. Warwick is coming in. Infinite Dress is up. Are they going to lock her down? Doesn't matter. Rengar is in here as well. Rengar is actually going in for Kalista, saying, you can have that. However, Nami's turning on Warwick. Warwick is not going to die, but however, triple kill goes to Rengar. Xerath, who is in the area, is going to just peace out. He's like, you know, guys, this was a good plan. This started off like a good plan. I'm just going to get out of here. Fiora is now rotated mid, unable to download spectator data. Game will now exit. You know what? Fine. Fine. No spoilers. I don't even want to know how this game's going at this point. For the next, minute or so. I'll just let it be a surprise. Just one giant surprise. Alright, loading back into the game. Right now, blue team is in the lead currently. Purple team has made some relatively good moves to try to get back into this game, but blue has been retaliating appropriately in the past couple of engagements. So, I'm still putting this game in favor of blue. Right now, Nami has done a good job of peeling for the most part. Not all the time, but keeping herself alive, keeping Vayne alive, or keeping the fight extended long enough for help to arrive. Right there, when Warwick ulted into the turret right now, since everyone saw that Rengar was in the nearby area, Kalista and Leona both backed off, which meant that they could not follow up Warwick. So Nami's one job was keep myself alive long enough so this turret starts melting the Warwick and just keep him CC'd, which allowed an easy triple kill for the Rengar, who is going to be the carry jungler as well. Yeah, no one needs to know how this game's going to end. No one. Okay, OBS was having another hiccup right there, but that's primarily because of Comcast. And Comcast, for what I've heard, I mean, this is just kind of a rumor going on right now. Whether it's actually true or not, I do not know. But the reason why their services have been so piss poor as of late is due to the fact that they're really upset about net neutrality. So, this is them kind of lashing out. They're giving everyone a very poor service and everything. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, net neutrality is about keeping everything on the same level. So what you're going to do is you're going to damage your own credibility and product. Just try to. That's silly. Moving on. Game is loaded back up. 11-7. Here we see a fight disengaged by Nami. Vayne is still alive, obviously. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. Ahri right now does have her Spirit Rush, so she could have gone for Xerath there while he was slow channeling up that Mega Wave, whatever that... I can't remember what that ability's called right now. Malphite. Oh, I need to do this again. That. Okay. Boom. Malphite already has his Athenians right now. I'm not gonna lie. I still think it would have been better if he had himself a Morello Namicon, because, I mean, not much ability power. I mean, there is Xerath. I guess there is some AP, but again, Morello Namicon would have been better. Moving on, Rengar is still farming relatively well. He has himself a Stalker's Blade, and he already has a buff up to Warrior, so now he can smite enemy champions. It does reduce true damage, and it slows them for 50% for 2 seconds. He has 45 bonus attack damage, 10% cooldown reduction, and 10 armor penetration. Oh, that's beautiful. Rengar coming in right now. They are just going to lock up Xerath. Xerath goes down. One quick smack from the Rengar. No, I agree. I mean, I'm kind of going off subject right now with the stream and everything, but yeah, there are a lot of areas where Comcast is the only internet provider available, so you're kind of stuck with it. It's like, hey, you want internet or not? It can be a horrible product. Pushing power added to the minions as the blue team takes another dragon. Malphite gets infinite duress, but he's just going to walk right out. Vayne is chasing. Bubble does not land. The disengage is there. Leona is going to keep him alive. Ahri is sitting on a ward. I don't know if they're going to try to go in on this. Yes, they are. Charm goes in on Leona, tries to slow it down. Doesn't matter. Ahri goes down to Kalista right there. Good wombo combo from the bot lane. trying to keep this alive. Malphite still has his Unstoppable Force combo right now, so I can see him actually trying to go for this Fiora if she's out of position. But instead, Fiora is going to try to secure vision for her team on this side, trying to kill that Scuttle Crab. Scuttle Crab is going to peace out right now. Juke! Using his own Shet and Taunt right there. But he dies, and vision is now restored for the purple team on that side. Oh! Kalista gets a kill on Vayne. Kalista is still relatively healthy. Can they lock down Nami one more time? They can. They're going to go in. Is that going to be a kill? No, it is not. Flash burn by Nami. Oh, teleport in for Malphite. That is going to be a double kill for Freak Show. I did not even see that teleport coming in right there. That was a beautiful flank. They were already in too hard. The ward was right there, so it was probably outside their line of sight even. Beautiful game from Freak Show, who is 4-1-0. I don't even know what items he has probably right now. I need to never take teleport on F again. Oh my god. Ahri trying to trade back some damage right now. Does she have one more Spirit Rush? No, she is currently out. Staying relatively even though in health with Xerath. Xerath is going to throw out the long range poke and keep Ahri relatively low. Xerath's right of the Arcane is still down. Alright, Fiora's split pushing pop right now. Top tower will fall, which will at least even the game in turrets right now. Ahri is still taking more damage. Oh, Xerath gets a kill on Ahri! And if that didn't kill, it was going to be the Warwick, who was in lane with the Infinite Duress. Ahri had no answers for that. And they're going to take this. That's going to be 2 turrets now exchanged for the purple team, despite the fact the blue team have this ramped up minions when it comes to pushing power. Actually, no, it's improved damage to monsters and minions. Okay. They have better damage against minions and monsters. Never mind. It's better for CSing. The bubble does miss. Vayne is actually a little bit out of position right there. Sadly, they're not able to connect it right there. Are they going to go to ham, though? Vayne, actually, no, just completely blows up Kalista before anything happens. Now, Leona needs to get out of there, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be another kill, double kill for Vayne in the 2v2 battle in the bot lane. Blue buff being exchanged over to Xerath. Give him that delicious blue. Nom 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 nom. Xerath now can spam away. Malphite is pushing up on top. He is 4-1-0. He has that blast, needlessly large rod right now. So whether he goes for Izanya's, a DFG, the game probably just crashed. No, alright, it just hiccuped. Cool, cool. I'm not gonna lie. If he goes for a DFG, that would be best for his burst. If he went for a Zanya's, that would be at least good for the defensive stats and the fact that he can ult in Zanya's and, oh, actually one of the prettiest things. Ult into an area, but hit Zanya's while you're mid-ulting. You still do the damage on impact, but you're frozen in your whole gold like charging pose. It's relatively sweet. Xerath right now clearing the mid wave of minions. Oh, everything's going on right now. Oh my god, it can't decide what it wants to do. All right, Scuttle Crab killed for the blue side, so they're gonna maintain vision over the dragon, even though it's not up for a while. But they already have mid bottom push, so might as well get vision of that river. Warwick did pop his head for a second there. Blue, I don't need vision of blue. Give me vision of everyone. There we go! Fiora's starting to work her way down, but it doesn't matter. I think they are going to take this turret first. Here comes Warwick, though, trying to get in position. Leona gets a nice wombo combo, and Infinite Duress goes down. Freak Show does go down before he can get a good Unstoppable Force down. However, Rengar's retaliating. Kalisa's going to go down. Leona likely going to go down following right after that, but Xerath is still alive. No, Leona's still alive, too. Xerath is going to... Ooh, triple kill Warwick. And that is a complete ace. All they lost was a turret and 2 members, but a complete ace for the blue team right there. And Warwick coming with a triple kill. Oh, Warwick. Warwick, Warwick, Warwick. The bad thing right there is the fact that they got all that CC down on Malphite. If he was able to get one Unstoppable Force, because he does have a DFG, if he could get on a good target, that fight would have been completely different. But instead, he was held down. I mean, the cooldown was used, but he died before he actually did anything. So that was a really good opportunistic fight for Purple. They actually tied the game, almost tied the game up in kills, tied it up in turrets, and they're only 1,000 gold now behind in the game. Now, the only difference is the fact that blue team still has that dragon buff, ×2, I believe. Yep. So they have the 8% damage and ability power and 50% damage to minions and monsters. So they still have that going for them right now. But if they get one more dragon at that movement speed, that's huge for a team that has an Ahri, that has a Vayne, that has a Rengar. Movement speed is glorious for them. So they're trying to push up mid a little bit. Purple team's going to respond by taking down the bot tower. So they're going to be ahead now in turrets with 4-3, which should put them either in the lead or tied. Nope, they're still about 600 or so gold down. Ultimate down. They're going to knock in. Oh, but they did not see the Vayne. Or they did. They just didn't react to it appropriately. Kill goes down right there. Oh, here comes the Warwick. Warwick is going to try going for Vayne. Vayne goes down. They need a peel for this Vayne right now. Oh, Warwick goes down. Everyone's running for their lives. Teleport burned from Malphite, not getting there in time. He still has his flash, and his ultimate is back up, so if he can catch an opening, he can try to blow someone up at this moment. Meanwhile, though, Blue is trying to take this moment, realizing that they have the numbers advantage and the jungler advantage. They're going to take the third dragon, movement speed buff, given to the blue team. Malphite misses the unstoppable force with a beautiful flash from Xerath. That was his life if he did not land that flash, which might be necessary right now because he is the only one that has reliable wave clear for this team. And he does have relatively good poke too, so he can try to stall this siege at the moment. But still, beautiful flash from Xerath. That was something to see right there. He had only an instance to react to that. Malphite, though, going for a trade in Fiora. Fiora, though, getting surrounded. Rengar ultimate is down? Up? I don't know. Rengar got the red buff away from Kalista right there. Bubble lands on Warwick, but they're going to back out of this right now. However, oh, Vayne's getting targeted. She's going to... Oh, Infinite Duress is back up. Vayne is low. Xerath is going to go for Vayne. Will he land a shot while she's still in vision? No. Vayne does get out. Is that going to be a completely clean disengage? It does appear to be so. Ahri might be biting off more than she can chew right now, because here comes Warwick. Bubble a little bit on the late side, but Ahri does have her Spear Rush, so she's going to get out of this. Ooh. They're just shoving everything right now. Bubble does land and everything, but I think it's going to be too late. Is that going to be the kill right there? Nami is trying to stay alive. Still alive. Still alive. And Kalista finally cleans up the kill, but Leona is going to get cleaned up by that turret. Kill still goes over to Nami. Malphite with a wombo on top of Fiora. And yes, you did see that correctly. That Nami ult did bug and not actually hit anything. So let's take a look at this game right now. We have a Malphite 6-2-1 with AP damage right now. Selling an item. What's he going to pick up? Another needlessly large rod. Now he's going for that. Zanya's... Actually, no. Knowing this guy, he's going for a death cap. He's just going for pure damage. He doesn't need to survive. He just needs a nuke. Ahri landing the charm right there. Going for the damage. And that is a dead Xerath. Given over to the Vayne. Even though Ahri is only 2-5-5, she has still been crucial in these fights, landing some decent CC and controlling the pressure of a... Actually, no, she's been doing okay. Kind of calling someone out right there. I mean, no, it's been alright. Oh, the Leona combo misses right now. Bubble misses as well. Will they try to turn this? Malphite is waiting for the unstoppable force. His Deathfire Grasp will be up shortly, about the same time as his unstoppable force, so he can 100-0 any target at this game in this game right now, except for a Warwick. Warwick has built up enough MR, I think he would survive. But there's just sitting here, trying to pull the Fnatic brush, waiting for some unwary target to come along. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting purple. Anyways, they finally come out of the jungle saying, you know what, this is going to take too long. We're losing board pressure going for this. Killing that screeching ghost of vision that Kalista has, which is, I guess, kind of cool. Stun misses. Goes in right there. That is going to be a 100-0 kill right there. Malphite, even using the DFG after the unstoppable force has landed, still picking up the kill, just blowing him up. Vayne now catching the Leona right there. And Vayne kind of just went the wrong direction. Will Charm land? Charm does land, but makes the bubble miss. Doesn't matter, though. Freak Show picks up another kill. Unofficial double. Fiora going all in right now, trying to get the Rengar. Rengar does pop his ultimate, trying to stay alive. Doesn't matter though, because Warwick is there and gives him vision. Oh, baby! Rengar does pick up the kill on the Grand Duelist herself. And right now that Warwick is... no. Xerath is back up. Leona is about to come back up. Xerath could lay some punishment down on this. One ultimate down, two. It only lands one. It's not enough. Oh! Kalista dealing a lot of damage to Ahri in a trade. And I think blue team has to back off of that. They even up the game in turrets, but they have climbed to a 10-kill lead and a 6,500 gold lead as well. Let's see what sort of gold people have right now. Okay, so Malphite is sitting there with 1,300 gold in his pocket. Rengar with about 1,000. Ahri just spent about 1,000, and Vayne has almost 2k right now, and even Nami has about 1,000 gold. So they have some items they need to get. So Ahri picking up the Void Staff to go along with the DFG. So she's just going for 100% pure damage against one target to try to just 100 to 0 them, trying to match the theme of the Malphite and the Rengar. And yes, I said that right, the Malphite. Right now, purple team, they're not out of this game yet. The goal lead isn't so big that they're completely out. However, they do need to play this game correctly for the next few minutes before it gets too far out of hand. Xerath needs to be able to land his poke and get targets ready, like this Ahri right here. Infinite Duress does land. Xerath gets the pop, and Ahri goes down. Flash burned by the Warwick, but it was the secure kill, which is worth it in the end. They're going to get some push right now. Rengar's ultimate is up, so he could turn and try to get this Xerath. Instead, they're pinging over the Dragon because it's almost up. With Ahri down, that's allowed their engage. They're standing on top of a ward, though. And, oh, that is so pretty. Actually, no, I'm coming over to this. Dragon is now live. Alright, back to the action. Nami throws the tidal wave to disengage temporarily. Rengar ultimate is up, down? Can't tell. Vayne tumbling, avoiding all the skill shots in the world right now. They are both positioning, trying to get on Dragon. You don't want to go in there. You don't have a vision on that brush. That is a dangerous move right there. And Fiora is actually split pushing top using this opportunity. Malphite goes in, takes out Kalista, completely taken out, erased from the fight right there. CC misses from both Leona and Xerath. They're on the chase. Fiora needs to try to take what she can out of top lane. It doesn't matter because Ahri is actually coming in. Ari's going to try to deal with this Fiora, but Fiora is going to take this turret down. Is she going to try to trade it back? No, they're not. So right now, blue team is going to take this opportunity to accept the fact they got 2 kills. They've regained dragon control, and they're going to get that 4th buff, which is going to give 15% damage to towers and buildings. Their split pushing is so much stronger now. Ahri still trying to fend off this Fiora, and most importantly, defend her blue buff. Blue buff does go to Fiora, however, a big chunk of damage. Ahri is on the chase. Does she have her charm up, though? If she lands it, that's all she needs. Nope. And Fiora does not get the kill in time, so blue buff is restored over to Ahri from a good trade right there. Because Fiora does have damage built up, so she can melt Ahri, just did not get the combo off. Alright. By the way, Light X and Classy Stranger, welcome aboard to the stream. Sorry for not calling you out earlier, just want to let that be known. So right now, blue team still has a considerable gold lead. However, they are now behind in turrets due to the split push of Fiora, but they have 4 buffs on the dragon to none on the red team. So the dragon buffs alone might actually, yeah. The dragon buff might be enough to turn the tide of this game, as long as they can actually start utilizing it, and especially getting someone ready to split push. Greetings, Anthony, and I know, Comcast is a horrible, filthy, filthy whore. Alright, blue team, purple team is now grouping up, trying to do what they can. Split pushing has worked so far, but right now they're trying to stop the bleeding right now. Vayne, staying in position. Oh, Leona goes in right there. The combo is landed. However, Kalista is completely eradicated before she can do any perfect damage. Vayne is getting completely chunked down by Fiora, along with the rest of the team. Xerath's ultimate is completely down. Warwick gets the infinite duress, takes out the Vayne. They're chasing. Ahri and Rengar completely erase Fiora. Leona's going to go down. Now it's all left is Xerath Xerath and the Warwick, they're trying to turn. The bullet misses, but the charm does not. That's going to be Xerath's life right there. Warwick is trying to do what he can, but he can only do so much. And that is a clean, almost a clean ace. Vayne does finally die, but they had to burn so much to finally get to her in that back line. They're going to push as far as they can right now. And I agree, yeah, most people are probably going to ignore Baron now in this game because Dragon has so much more benefits. I mean, Baron, yeah, it gives you some bonus stats, but the main thing is that it gives your minions better push power. So it's only good, really, if you, I mean, kind of how it is. Hey, we got their inhibitor, cool, let's go get Baron now, and then we'll group around those super minions and just push. That's really the strategy right now. So now would be the opportunity for them to even try to force a Baron because they have the inhibitor down. And they can basically buff that wave even stronger, or they can go to another lane and buff that wave, so you have basically 2 super minion-ish waves. But right now, that was a beautiful fight for the blue team. Malphite is going right in, throwing caution to the wind, saying, "Hey, Red Trip!" And Freak Show, he has a vendetta right now for Red Trip, I have to say. He has only targeted him this entire game, basically. Bubble does land, Charm misses because of it. Infinite Duress is not up because they just use it for the Malphite. And, oh, wow, Spirit Rush used from Ari right there. That's a cooldown that might be missed in the next fight. Right now is now a 10k gold lead for the blue team as they're up 37-21. Fura, though, is out there. Is she going to actually get a kill? She's trying to go for Nami. Nami sustains enough. Vayne is going to get the chase. And Nami, oh, Vayne will get the kill. Fiora almost got the pop on Nami, but Nami healed and survived just long enough. The minions are starting to push the mid lane a little bit, so blue team does have some options here for what they want to do with their time. They get spotted out right there so they know where they are. Teleport coming in. Are they looking to secure Dragon? No, no, he's just going for Kalista again. That's all it is. And Red Trip, goodbye. That's all I need to say. You didn't see how it happened, but you know how it happened. You know how it happened. Alright, Ari is actually in that mid lane, pushing along with those minions really hard, trying to get some damage down on that turret. Those super minions, they look so cool now. I like it. Malphite landing the seismic shard down. Rengar is ulting, trying to go in, I think. Backs off. Was that his ultimate? No. Why does he keep, like, shifting like that in his camouflage? It's so weird. It keeps making me think he's popped his ultimate. Because it actually won't show his ultimate off cooldown until he's done his leap or it's worn off. Alright, so Malphite does have a DFG and a Rabadon's death cap. Now he's going for a Zanya's, I want to presume. But I don't know, he could be cheeky. He could go for another death cap for all I know. Alright, Fura going in. That's a lot of bit of damage being split apart right there. Is that going to be enough, though? Is Ari even going to be able to get a kill out of this? Barely gets a kill on Fura in time. Warwick is just chasing around. Rengar goes in, however, gets knocked up by the combo. He heals up, tries to do what he can. Doesn't matter if Kalista's going to get a double kill off of this. The only good news for blue team is that they have super minions. That is going to halter that push, but they are now pinging over at Baron, especially the fact that Rengar and Ari are both dead. And Malphite, he does have his unstoppable force. He can still completely destroy him. Malphite does have his home guard boost, so he is going to run in. Will he get there in time? I don't think so at this point. I mean, that Baron is falling. And Kalista, look at that. Kalista just completely kiting and dancing around this thing, making it look almost easy. And Baron buff will be secured for the purple team. So now all the minions... Oh, Malphite! You knew that was coming. There's only one target in his eyes, and that is Red Trip. Once again, down. I don't know, Baron does level up. Nami possibly missing a chance to stop the recall of Xerath. But it's all good. Still, that was a relatively good pick off of the purple team. However, Vayne right here is trying to do the dragon. I think the blue team does have the timer. However, Warwick is not looking at it yet. Is Vayne going to secure this before Warwick can get in range? Yes, she will. And the final buff has been given to the Vayne's team. They have 5 now, so all their bonuses are doubled, and their attacks burn enemies for 150 true damage over time. Is Vayne going to survive this? Just does! And, oh, with the heal and the flash, she out-survives! She outduels the Warwick. Oh, that was such a good play, and she gets out of range. Xerath is not going to get the kill. That was a dragon. That was a kill. And that was a cooldown burn from Xerath. That was huge. Both Blade of the Rune King and heal and flash burn from Vayne, but it was worth it as it secures her kill on that Warwick. Yes, Vayne embraced her inner Super Saiyan. Or she was on a lot of drugs. Vayne right now is actually looking at Kalista going, "Hey, baby! Hey, baby!" Kalista, though, piecing out just in time. Man, Vayne critting for 1,200 with those tumbles. That is a little bit scary. Alright, Vayne's Blade of the Rune King is almost back up. So even though the purple team did get that Baron buff, the fact that Vayne secured the dragon immediately afterwards completely nullified the fact they got Baron. Because now technically the dragon buff is so much stronger than the Baron. However, here comes a Warwick right now. Are they going to try to turn on this? They might actually just kill Warwick. Kill goes over the Rengar right now. Malphite does not have his unstoppable force. Doesn't matter because Vayne's going in. Gets the kill right now on Kalista. Rengar does the leap inside there. Charm lands on Xerath. And that's going to be a kill over to Ahri. Another tower. This is probably going to be the game right now because unstoppable force is about to come off cooldown. So if anyone tries to defend in the next like 20 seconds, they're going to be eliminated. And I think this is going to be the push to end the game, as death timers are up there. 25 seconds for both Kalista and Warwick, and over 30 seconds for the Xerath, who is their main wave clear. Charm does land right now. They get the burst on Leona. Are they going to do it? Malphite getting all the damage down, gets a seismic shard. Is there going to be Ignite? Is it going to be enough? No, he is chasing. He is chasing, but it's not going to matter at this point because Blue Team is going to take down this game. They're going to win 46-24 and with a 14,000 gold lead. GG, thank you very much. It has been beautiful.